Well, hey, welcome to Proben's Garage. Today, we are finally getting Tater on the dyno. And if you don't know Tater, it is my 87 RX7 that I have LS swapped and put a 78-75 turbo on. So I knew this thing was making some pretty good power, but we need to really find out what those numbers are. So if you're curious what's in this car, all the things I've done to it, I'm going to put all of that in the description below, just to save some time. But I think she's going to lay it down. So let's check it out.
I tried to set you up over here. Keep it straight. It's kind of small. Okay, start. Just don't keep it like that. Never fall. What did you do?
Plumbing.
I don't know what you guys did while I was on.
We're ready. Look at that pretty lady. She got all dialed up this morning. That adds at least 50 horsepower. All right. We're gonna see what this thing makes as a baseline. This is just my tune. So who knows? Hasn't blown up on me yet. Here we go. 12 pounds boost. First pull. Oh yeah. Beans. So we actually have RPM set up so that it reads RPM from tire speed in 4th gear. So that's why it's not showing up on here right now. We do have fuel pressure. So he's gonna do a 4th gear pull. Here we go. First pull, conservative timing, 590 and 537. And apparently I'm running minus 36 methanol.
I gotta change that. I was gonna change that.
Alright, so it looks like we spun out to just about 6,500 RPMs, got the rev limiter set at 7,000. So for a initial pull 590, 12 pounds boost, I ain't complaining.
So I'm just gonna put 1 degree in.
Alright, so we didn't get a data log. So we're gonna run it again. We got horsepower numbers, but we didn't get a log, so we're gonna just add a degree of timing because it was pretty conservative. And we're gonna run it again. Oh yeah, should make it some steam. All right, we're keeping it at 12 PSI and just cleaning up the timing table right now. I was running pretty conservative. So like we said, made 602 at about 6,600 RPM, 6,500. We're gonna also run it up a little bit higher in RPM because it didn't run out of power yet. So let's see what happens. How much is it gonna make, Renji?
Still 12?
Yeah, we actually richened it up a little bit, so it might make a little less, but we added some timing, so.
I think that's a good agreement for this.
I'm saying 612. We also tried to make it so it'll spool faster, and it is. Okay, I was a little low.
607.
Oh, okay, 607. So I'm always seeing higher on here, and then it
Yeah,
comes
it
back.
says max power. When it says max power on that thing, it's always a little higher than what it really is.
Okay. So we spun that a little higher too, and it picked up more later on. Oh, that's a touch screen. I'm an idiot. All right, Renji, we added a degree of timing. What do you think?
6:17.
I approve of this message. If it didn't really gain anything, then that degree didn't do us anything.
Ooh.
Oh, it lost. Huh. Lost like 20 horsepower. All right, we're back to, took a degree of timing back out of it because we lost power on that last one. So we're just doing another final baseline at 12 pounds. Thing sounds awesome. All right, 6:14.
So what I did is when I went down to where I thought it needed to be. I knew where we were at, and we went up and we didn't really gain.
Right.
And then I went up more and it really didn't gain.
So you went down a little bit lower than, okay.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly where it was.
Yeah, that seems like the sweet spot because the first time we were 60, what was it, 602?
You know, the bad part is I didn't rev it high enough. I got to turn the wheel because my screen isn't updating fast enough, and that one does.
Right.
Look how I got the steering wheel.
Oh, yeah.
So I need to turn the wheel. So now I can
so you can see the RPM.
Yeah, it only took me 5 pulls to figure that out. But, yeah.
Yeah, no, and it actually drives straight when the wheel's straight too.
It does.
So yeah,
no, I haven't noticed that.
It's not that much of a shitbox.
Yeah, I haven't noticed that. All right, so now we're going to start playing with boost.
Put a little boost in it, all right?
Yeah, so let's look at this. I'm hooked up. And you say you have this all configured. I mean, it all worked before,
I think so.
right?
I haven't. It worked when I was running on boost pressure.
Okay.
I haven't tried it on
was change-
CO2.
Okay, so it should.
So I did set it up in the dome control.
Yep.
So that should be good. And then I'll turn the tank on and make sure that we're at 30 on the regulator.
What do we got here? Let's see. Set up one here.
And then I got boost by RPM.
Yep, that's fine.
So you want to add 2?
Yeah, because right now that'll be nothing. 2's going to be, what are we at here? We're at 15, and what pound spring do you have?
It's a 12-pound spring.
And we're making 15.
So we made 15, so I think 2 would probably take us up to like 17.
Let it go.
We can go more if you want. I like to party.
I'm going to go 2, but I'm not, don't let that scare you.
You're going to ramp it in, all right.
Yeah,
That's one of the things I wanted to be able to do with this. Push down on that wastegate, make it spool faster, hopefully.
Yep. Just so the back pressure doesn't slam it open.
All right, I'm going to go turn this tank on over here.
Yep.
Let's see where we're at. All right, now we're set to 30. We're good. Doesn't mean I'm adding 30 pounds of boost. That's just the regulator.
Yeah, I'll watch that.
Should be a little more boost that time. 650.
2 pounds of boost.
That added 2 more pounds?
Yep.
2 pounds of boost, and we went from 614 to 650. Okay. All right, we're gonna try, see if we can make 2 more pounds of boost, bring it up to about 19. All right, 677 at 19.2 pounds.
Pretty steamy. How's everything looking in there?
It looks good. I'm wondering, I expected it to gain more with boost. So I want to take a look.
Look at the timing.
Yeah, I just want to look at some stuff. Did you bring a set of plugs?
I did.
I'd like to take the easiest spark plug and take it out and put a new one in.
Okay. Just one?
Just one. Yeah, whichever's the easiest one.
Just to read it afterwards. After pull? Okay.
Yep.
I will grab them, good sir. Made a lot more boost that time.
Yeah. Woo!
702. What do we change?
Made a pound more boost. So
And we gained almost 30 horsepower.
yeah, let's just see. I added just 2 on the gate. 2 numbers because I said let me try to get to an even 20.
Yeah.
Because
It's pretty damn close.
Yeah, so we actually went to 21. So well, we'll need to pull that plug, but you can let it cool if you need to.
No, I'm good. I'll pull it out. All right, so on our last pass, our last run, we can see our timing mark move down to the bend here, and that's where we want to be. That means our timing's pretty good. Now we're just gonna add a little more boost, because I like to party. Woo! 745. So that's good. We picked up 11.
Yeah.
And it's actually a little bit lower boost. It looked like I saw it go up and then taper.
I didn't want to change anything.
So what do you think? Make another, add about 2 pounds to...
Yeah, probably.
2 pounds
Yeah,
more.
I'm gonna throw 6 at it. That usually gives us 2.
Okay, so we were at, last run, made 22.2, so we're gonna see about 24, hopefully. And it's definitely gonna serve beans. For real. Boost cut? Well, clutch is done. Yeah.
I felt the clutch slip, so I just left it.
Okay. Yeah. Just gonna need a bigger clutch. Wow. Well, we hit 791.
Yeah. So it
Wow.
came up.
So we also had a boost cut set though, didn't we?
Yeah, I raised it though. I set it at 30.
So didn't you set 1 to 25 to revert to wastegate?
Nope, let's just take a look. The boost hits 28 for 1. No, it never hit 28.
Okay, so yeah, it didn't hit boost cut. We just lost clutch because
Yeah, let me double check that I didn't hit 28 though.
yeah, it probably sees a little bit different in the Holley system than it does on your board up there.
So we're gonna see how close it got. 25.6 is the highest I saw. So no, it didn't.
Okay. And then those little lumps are where you felt the clutch start to give out.
Yep. And I could tell something was acting up, so I just lifted it.
Well, I guess I'll find out if the clutch is totally smoked,
Well,
or
we'll
if
know
I
right here
can.
when we move it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
might still be able to use it for a little while while I get a new one coming.
Probably.
Well, I certainly will take 791.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, that was awesome. My face hurt from smiling all day long. And even though it seemed like we had some trouble at the end, it was an excellent time, made some good numbers, pretty happy with everything. So it turns out the clutch didn't slip. So I went back and I started looking at the logs, and when I looked at the actual dyno run, we could see a dip in the power. And then when I look at the log from the actual Terminator X system in my car, it should show that the RPMs went up, when the clutch theoretically slipped, but it didn't. The RPMs went down. So I looked at fuel pressure, and fuel pressure was coming up as the RPMs were raising, and then right at about 5,000 RPMs, fuel pressure started dipping off. So turns out I just don't have enough fuel pump to keep up with this power output. So I'm going to add another fuel pump to the tank and double basically the output that I have now, so we won't have that problem anymore. And then we can go and make over 800 horsepower on 25 pounds of boost. So when we look at the dyno log, it shows that we made 27 pounds, but when we look at the Terminator, we actually only made a little over 25, and we were at 791 corrected horsepower. We only got up to about 5,400 RPMs before it started cutting out, so I'm pretty confident if we had enough fuel pump, we ran it all the way out to 7,200 RPMs again, we would have been about 810, 815 horsepower, and that's pretty good. So I'm really happy with that. Make sure you subscribe and hit the little bell to get notifications, because next time we're going to go to the drag strip and see if we can actually get this thing into the nines. So thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time on Proven's Garage.